nag yaa ngi bëgg a yàgg ci dëkk bi sa holiday yi gudd na lool sax.
vacances yi yàgg na waaye dama ne naa ñibbisi ci sama réew. investir.
wax nga dëgg sa saafara man maa ko yor jógal ñu dem topp ma.
ci sama waaj da ngaa bëri pexe de topp ma.
xam ngeen Gambia léegi dafa open. loolu moo waral global properties jóg. jaay la kër doo manqué courant doo manqué ndox da ngay am pool maanaam piscine sa disposition di nga am beach bi sécurité 24 hours. te soo bëggee investir aussi nga mën a investir sa réew jënd kër di ko louer. hôtel yi na xam baax na waaye nag am na gan yoo xam ni dañoo bëgg bu ñu ñëwee ci réew nekk à l'aise nekk ci bërëb boo xam ne dinañ am seen waañ bu ñu bëggee togg seen lekku dëkk dañu am seen salle bu mag am seen néegu bopp am seen lépp loolu yëpp ak global properties mën na nekk.
jërëjëf def leen ni man ñëw leen global properties ngeen jënd seeni kër aar seen ëllëg ak bu seen njaboot.
Hello everyone. I don't even know where to start this video, but I think it's just a little encouragement to people to go out and vote. I just came out, just coming from Lamen, where I voted. I am on the with Busumbala. And trust me, the last time I came, if it was not for my media accreditation, I would not have been able to vote. But today I just walked in. There was nobody, just the polling agents and the IST staff. People are not going out to vote. Even my own family members for the past 1 week, I've been trying to encourage my dad, my brother to go out and vote. And everyone is saying, oh, there's no need to vote. But I just hope people understand the essence of the parliamentary election, the importance of the National Assembly members. These people make our laws. They make laws on behalf of all of us. If you have issues with anything in the country, if ever you have issues, you should be able to talk to your parliamentarians. But it's scary that Gambians are not going out to vote. I already voted. I'm just coming from Lamen. I already voted. So I just wanted to come out here and talk to you guys. If you can call your parents back home and encourage them. I just, like, for the past couple of days, I've been encouraging my dad. He doesn't want to vote. My brother, and I just did my last speech to them to encourage them to go out and vote. Because at the end of the day, you talk to a lot of people, they say, I'm frustrated. What essence is it going to make? The vote has been decided. No, it hasn't been decided yet. If you don't vote, it's not going to be the vote. Your candidate will not win. And then you still blame people and say they stole our election. I believe that my vote will count. That individual vote that I made will be casted for someone. And that person, maybe that will be the deciding vote. So please call your people, let them go out and vote. It's so scary. The presidential election, when I went to Lamen where I voted, the queue was over 2-3 hours. Today, I just walked in. There was nobody. The only sign that could make me understand there was voting was the how do you call it? The polling station signs. So please call your family members, let them go out and vote. It's important. I don't coming for wrong. I'm just coming out from Lamen. Gabo Lamen the sign, kata karte fayola, ntol muta kombole, kombo mandina ring Lamen, ntol be busumbala molunga karte fayolto. Candidates or mental area nga rolong si kuba jaju to Kante and there's Kujabi from PDOS and there are other people there. So Ntata Karte Fayola Ngalnoko for the past couple of days, the former farmer, I've been trying to convince him to go out and vote. And whenever a conversation will start, because there's no need for it, you know that they think it's not important. But ndiamuta for the past few days ngamira nga convince le bulte bi sama nga ko la ka be sinola akabe sinola man karte fango fay. I had to drive all the way to Lamen ka convince one more time. I hope he votes. My own brother the same, but I also realized that it's not just my family. But one thing that also encourages me, well, on Syria drama, my little girl, who is just what first time voter, she walked. I will tell someone I Juno. I am the first person to go out and vote. That also encourages me, and I had to leave everything because we have production going on. Fanantara nga karte fay. Bari kabrin teftara yung karte fay dula mi inja hale walam hani mo kiliman tararangot nga mo kilingol min taraje walam voter IEC molo and agents or polling agents. Apart from that, there was no single person at that vote at that polling station. And presidential, honestly, 2 hours. Now man can just because I the media casts on be mele jele. So I think it's important more we see in Dauda, you're bading all command if in theater cartifa. And they can be more molkava, cartifa, or decide telefa pertantamanta fila. No cartifa man decide. Nitamanta fai. Din dole a fai. La can get over win la. So I think it's important. But for me, this is not about the National Assembly elections. Buka aje kwenye mu party quality. I think National Assembly election is more about the state. For me, it is more important. The reasons National Assembly election luar ka be kadida wallet. Nite deputy samba mi alonko buka abulwana marabo nino nyot. Ye deputy samba mi alonko a mantra for the interest of the people. Ya samba ya alia alsonta wo winta la aerial to ye dibite sama mia lonko akunkirin nafa wala ya sambaje banko tita no nim banko manta ila tundo tita ila balu se dasi bi molba fula ko domoro koleata fengol koleata maybe just maybe nali ye dipite sama mia lonko ye balafas badi ngole ise lual kino mimba tinna la ko ka fu man sakunda ko yamira alti domoro supplement la yamira alti nyinkel wala ka tinna dipitel la kumaya warta baleke because dipitel le ka lual da dipitel le ka na baluo na loptano ka nin ko bortije but dipitel le ka bojeto ke mimbi alanko minyanta tala loptano to borol minyanta tala je fewo fen to la baluo ko dipitel le ka luwa da itolle ka a budget approve uta kumaya ta bake ngata karte fay dipitele wala tina bi ni to ta bake kabrin fintita ntara folamen nga karte fay silokam everything is normal mol bela business wala mol bela marché do ko la mol bela hajola akam ta ko mol foma interest to kata karte fayor ntara folamen rango to hani mo kilinti je but I started with my own family everybody ninga momo ko anda man takate fay ni momo ko anda man kate fay and you try to tell them the importance of voting especially for the National Assembly and they listen and they say okay habarante mantala mala fini toro ko tege so some of them say that some of them they don't even give me any good reason why they are not voting so I just feel like I needed to come out and tell people it's important to go out and vote. It's important to vote in the National Assembly. Selecting good representatives is the most important thing, is the most fundamental thing in any good democracy. In any democracy, elections will not go the way you want it all the time. Ito left them in a watu at kila wanyama. Bari, ilaftala nyawnya at kila wanyama. Bari, umatin na ko, wala nyanta na itita. If you look at some of our political leaders, Khalifa Saleh Nyol, Ousainou Darboe Nyol, Sidi Diatta Nyol, Sanji Jelu, be struggle kono, ikata Khalifa Saleh election jelle lose ya, baru mati na ita karte fay, lo Darboe election jelle lose, baru mati na manta karte fay, Sidi Diatta, anin jamaba, ni wol ka finti, ikata karte fay, ntol ka mune batu, dukare al finti alita karte fay, ali ala candidate ol kana fako na candidate ro win la sonte carte fa nope ni taman carte fa ya te win la nindo ya fa ya tay kana fonyo ko ay sunya arol ke kare ngal dani al finta ali ta carte fa mbokk yi li ma fi doon wax rek mooy ne di génn di ñaax Gambien si di wax ne génn leen ngeen dem saani karta tey élection moo xew tu élection bu gën a am solo élection bu gën a am ité élection bi nga xam ne dañ ko war a faydal si réew mi mooy élection bii ñu nekk nii mooy National Assembly elections because soo gisee mu am solo buñ taanee président ba pare président du mun a liggéey du mun a def benn liggéey bu amutee National Assembly bu baax because soo gisee three arms of government mu am mooy the executive the legislature and the judiciary three arms yëpp dafa am luñ dee complement président lu mu bugg a def anything lu mu bugg a def rek daf ko yóbbu si assembly bi ñu ne ko waaw Mr Président mun nga koo def wara bul ko def waaye léegi yéen soo leen waree tànn ñooñu nga xam ne ñooy wax président waaw war a déedéet ngeen bañ a dem tànn ñooñu war a bañ a tànn ñu baax ñooñu naka la réew mi di doxee gis ngeen ne président si boppam génn na dem na saani karta xamal na réew mi ne am na importance pour ñu saani wax na leen sax ngeen saanil ko kartaam yi waaye su dee yéen gëm ngeen ne bëgg leen a saanil ñooñu waaye ñeneen ngeen bëgg a saanil ku nekk dama dee wax réew mi kenn mënut a xoj kenn si réew mi fuñ toll nii noonu sax baalal leen ma de ma driver yi moom yooni gannaaw rek la bëgg du musa jël yooni tali parce que fekk tanto wala ngata office le mana ni kay sila karam mo ta ah ok baalal leen ma kii moom mos ngeen a gis driver boo xam ne du musa jël yooni tali moom yooni gannaaw rek so li ma doon wax rek mooy pour président mu mun a liggéey bi mu bëgg a def foog waa réew mi jàppale ko jàppale réew mi laa war taana député yu mat dégg da ngeen ko dee wax saa yu nekk Halifa Sallah bañ ko waxee mu dem nekk government mu ne du mun a nekk bugut a nekk exécutif dafa bugg a dem si National Assembly bi foofu lañ dee defalee réew luwaay te luwaay dañ am solo loolu dégg la luwaay dañ am solo kon tey bu dee saani nañ carte président ñu National Assembly jot ñëpp toog si kër gi koo waxal ñu ne la tey moom my life bi moom mooy loolu basi fo can you try to get on the road please slow moom bi tey so su président saani carte ba pare National Assembly members ñu war a saani ñooñu jot ñëw leen pour saani say no we are on the Busumbala Lamin is on the Busumbala Sanamentering is Brufut Sukuta and others we are on the Busumbala yes so the magis most of the people so waxee ñoom ñu ne la man duma saani karta bi decide nañ ko ba pare lu leen neex la ñoo def no demal rek nga saani waa kilo rek nga def sa civic duty yow li ma dee wax rek yow buñ saaniwuloo yow nag bul bokk si suñuy wax suñ député yi suñuy wax si suñ député yi yow bul ci bokk because da nga bañoon a saani and every citizen war ngaa ndamoo ne nga ñëw si sa député bi nga ne ko I voted for you and you did not do this every genuine citizen should be able to do that nga ñëw si sa candidate nga ñëw si sa député nga ne ko dama la votaloon kon nga da nga war ma war a defaral lii laa bugga loolu moo si gën a ne waaye nag boo saani lu te député nga ñëw di ñu wax bëgg a wax député boobu leneen ak leneen mun na laa wax ne waaye yow saani wuloo sax because amuloo woon interest pour saani karta so it's important for people to go out and vote for their candidates you can vote for anybody you want I'm sure when you look at the pool of candidates out there I looked at when I got there I mean I had two people that I was contemplating to vote for. When I got in there, I after like a second, I reflected. I knew I needed to vote for this particular person, and I voted for that person. So, but this is scary that people are not going out to vote. It's very scary because at the end of the day, we are going to get people who have not gotten even the mandate. Because if, for example, my area is, for example, 40,000 and less than 10,000 or 15,000 voted, that means the majority have not voted. So the candidate that is going to represent us does not even have our mandate, the mandate of the people, because majority have not voted. So that is the scary part about all of this. So that's why I'm out here telling you all, please tell your family members, call them, encourage them. Some of them are having issues with, they don't, some will say, I don't trust the IEC. Some will say, okay, this driver, okay, does it work? Next time, silicon daughter, please, yeah. I always, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. So, yeah. Ngayon ko kamara kunangkolo, anin sanyang kunangkolo, anin sisa kunangkolo, yalo ito benya karafulala. Benya baring karola, so mbakala fiki ema bari, kamara kunangkolo, anin sisanyang kunangkolo, sung karola at na wolfa naman finti. But I can tell you right now, polling stations are all empty. So if you go out, you're gonna have it's a melody. You just walk in and vote and go home. My grandmother, who is over 80 years old, is excited to go and vote again. You know how old she is. I'm sure a lot of the stuff that the National Assembly is going to vote on, she will not be affected that much. Maybe, but she's voting for me. She's voting for my kids. She's voting for other grandkids. Those things are important. It's important that we understand that these National Assembly elections impacts everybody's life. So please go out and vote for your candidates. Please, alkanasi swokono. Ngal dani dukar alkanasi swokono. Al ngasi se kondong kadoji jan sebu sise. Sise kondong kol man son finti la kata karte fayo le besiring. E besiring swol kono e kafu sum karo e keri. Sise kondong kol be besiring swokono. Sise kondong kol ni sayang kondong kol. But I think it's very, very important for people to go out and vote in peace, go cast your vote. Nobody's going to intimidate you because that is your civic duty. But you cannot partake if my MP didn't do anything right. I can call him out because I voted or did not vote for him. But if you did not vote for your candidate, you cannot come out and castigate them because you did not vote. So this is the thing. I think I always tell people, my dad, you know what my dad told me? And I was really sad. He said a few days ago, I said, oh, ba, are you getting prepared for election? Election. Manta faila. And I'm like, Mom, manta faila. Manta faila. I'm not just going to vote. And he was bent on that. I said everything. And I begged and said, you're voting for me. Because the laws that you're making might affect the National Assembly will be making will affect my kids and your grandkids. And he said, oh, okay. He listened for about 25 minutes. This morning I called him. He said, no, I'm not voting. I just left him. And I hope he now understands where I am coming from. So this is not just my family, it's your family and other families as well. People, I think National Assembly members also, National Assembly election, voter turnout kalole. But this one is crazy. This one is crazy. I don't know why. I think after this, IEC also should do a lot of sensitization. The civic national NCC should do more civic education about the importance of National Assembly elections. But this voter turnout is going to be historically very low. And I think from people who went to almost 88% voter turnout to what? I don't know what it's going to be. That's really disappointing. I think people should go out and vote. Yes, I voted. I am from Busumbala. Laming is under Busumbala. So I voted for my candidate, and I'm proud that I voted. Yeah. So, obviously, Fatou will be bringing you reports across the country. Bubagajigo and his team will be live starting at 5 o'clock. And then, of course, we will also, the main election night coverage starts at 8 o'clock to bring you results from the IEC. So it's going to be a whole night program today. But first, our first panel will start at 5 o'clock. Buba, Fadera, we always partner with Member Caring TV. So Buba, Fadera, and their guest co-host will be Jara from King FM, but they will also have the field reporters coming in giving us updates about what happened in the field, and also showing me reports of where everybody voted and who voted. So, but we want to thank you for always following Fatou. But please, if you're watching this, call your family members, check on with them if they have voted. If they have not voted, please encourage them to go out and vote. It's very, very important to vote because it's your civic duty. And yes, I'm fasting. I'm a Touray Kunda, of course. I'm fasting. I'm not Sise. I'm not Kawara. I'm not Sanyang. I'm Touray. So yes, I'm fasting, and I went to vote, and I'm going back to work to start preparations for my panel this evening. So, guys, thank you very much. Say thank you very much, sister. Say thank you. Appreciate you all. See you all at 5 o'clock with our panel. And go out and vote. It's important. Bye bye.